Luther Ford, one trusted name, two great locations. Right now at Luther Ford, drive off in a new F-Series truck, Ford Ranger, Ford Maverick, or the all-electric F-150 Lightning. Check out the Ford Bronco, Bronco Sport, Eco Sport, Escape, Explorer, Expedition, Edge, and Mustang Mach-E. And always look at the exciting Ford Mustang. Luther Ford, one trusted name, two great locations, Route 119 Homer City and Admiral Perry Highway, Evansburg. LutherFord.com.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. In the studio with me once again, Warden Leslie Simmons and the rest of the, not the rest of the staff at the Indiana County Jail. They left a few people out there just to make sure that everything is still there when they get back. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It's good to have you all with us here today. Step on up to the microphones. Let's talk with you. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus & Mack, voted best personal injury law firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. So come on forward, and we'll talk with you once again. You have actually another job fair coming up, right?
We do.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to start by saying I'm Warden Leslie Loveridge, and I have the privilege and honor of bringing some of Indiana County Jail's finest with me today.
Yeah.
And I'll have them introduce themselves, starting with
Sergeant Simpson.
Mm-hmm. Now, let's pull this microphone up a little bit because some of you are taller than others.
I'm Officer Clark.
Uh-huh.
Officer Moon.
And I'm Officer Schroth.
All right. There you go. We've got 4 of them with us here today, and the warden as well. So job fair coming up.
Yes, so we're very excited to be hosting our second job fair on June 14th and June 17th at our facility in the lobby from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So we are looking for some dedicated professional folks that are going to be a good fit for our existing staff. They have huge shoes to fill. We have high expectations. The folks that work at the jail with me now, tremendous professionalism, integrity, and they are the best that walk the halls out there.
Yeah.
So we are excited to provide some opportunities for other folks who would like to join that team.
All right. So somebody's sitting at home saying, that sounds interesting, but I don't think I'm qualified. What would you say to them? What are the qualifications that we're talking about here?
We're just looking for individuals that have a strong sense of integrity, pretty much. No college needed or anything like that. High school diploma, able to pass a drug test, and just looking for dedicated individuals who want to make a difference in the community.
And you'll take care of the training.
We'll take care of all the training, and it's paid too, so that's a good point.
Paid training.
Paid training.
Paid training all the way through. That's nice. That's nice. All right. So let's talk a little bit about the experience of being a guard or an officer at the Indiana County Jail. It is a facility that is very, very nice. And I think back to the old days across the street here. And how many of you worked there? Did any of you work in that one? Oh, yeah, a bunch of you did. A little bit different here, isn't it, at this one? Yeah.
So our facility is a 102,000 square foot facility. We house 256 inmates, both male and female, and we house both pretrial and sentenced inmates there. And to echo what Officer Clark said, work ethic. These guys have been sacrificing time with their families, coming in, working long hours. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's an amazing opportunity to give back to our community. The community can feel safe because they don't have to think about it. These guys are the ones that walk through those doors every day and make sure that everybody stays where they need to stay and the community's safe.
Yeah. Let's talk to each of you. Officer Simpson, let's get you first since you're to my extreme left. Come on over to the microphone a little bit so
Yes,
that
sir.
we can get you. You've been at the jail for how long?
15 years.
15 years. What got you there in the very first place? What attracted you about the job?
Well, before I was doing that, I was driving a truck. And I was missing a lot of time with my family being away, and I saw an opportunity to find a career near my home. I could be home every night. Even if I'm working 16s, I still get to sleep in my own bed. So that was the main reason I applied.
Yeah. And obviously, if you've been there 15 years, it's worked out for you.
It has. I've done well. So
And if you were to speak to somebody who today would be in that same position as you are, somebody that their job has not allowed them to have family time, what would you say to them about this particular job?
it's demanding. This job is demanding. We do get PTO time off with our family. We can schedule vacations, go and do things. But while you're there, it is demanding. But you're picking up skill sets that can go beyond the building.
Mm-hmm.
We certify you guys in CPR, drug awareness. I mean, things that you can take outside the building and further your life and protect your family.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Officer Clark, come on up and visit with us a little bit more.
Yes,
Were you
sir.
here last time?
I was not. I missed
were
the
not.
last one.
You missed the last one. But they made sure that you got in on
Got in on this one.
Yeah. How long you been there?
13 years.
13 years. And for you, what was the prime reason that you decided to try this job?
I actually came to the jail to do my internship for college. That's how
yeah?
I started out. And I was lucky enough that they counted my time as a part-timer towards my internship time for college. So it really worked out for there. But then just kind of stuck around, enjoyed the work and, the skill sets you learn and the stuff you get to bring home and get involved with.
Well, the skills that you brought with you into the job and your college, I'm assuming that the jail was a pretty good match for those skills and helped you to enhance them.
Yeah, absolutely. So you definitely have to have people skills. Not like the old movies where you see the guards banging bars and all that and stuff. Modern correctional philosophy is kind of, we do interpersonal communications, kind of instead of relying on the dependency upon like strict rules and regulations and physical force and all that. Try to have reasonable rules and regulations and kind of work within the inmate population.
Yeah, and treating the inmates with respect is
Absolutely.
a big part of it, isn't
Absolutely.
it? Yeah. Officer Moon, come on forward and we'll talk with you a little bit. Now, you're the union president, right?
I'm the vice president.
The vice president of the union. And we're talking union jobs here for folks who are interested in.
We are with the UMWA Local 4702. I am the vice president. I'm also the facilities records officer. The union is a very tight-knit group of people. We kind of run the show in the building as far as the attitudes go, the relationships with each other and the inmates. It builds up the environment tremendously.
Big part of what you do.
It is. Yeah.
Is the fact that you're involved in a union job, and that involves relationships with management and with the inmate staff as well, and making it all mesh together.
It does. Yeah. It can be challenging at times. There's a lot of perspectives you have to take into consideration, but whenever you get involved with wearing the different hats of the building, it gives you a clearer image of the big picture of the building and what everybody has to do, and it leaves you with a larger sense of respect for the little jobs that go together to make the machine one whole.
You understand that there's not a job out there that is not vital.
Right.
That every job has a very important role to play in the entire life of the jail.
And a lot of the officers actually enjoy that aspect of it because it gives you a sense of purpose, a sense of responsibility, and something that you feel of importance for doing.
Yeah.
And it is of importance. You are of importance for doing it.
Yeah. Well, it's absolutely vital. Officer Schroth, let's visit with you again
Yes, sir.
this morning. You were here last time.
I was here last time.
I thought so. Unforgettable appearance back then.
Yes.
You've been there how long?
I've been there for 15 years now.
Yeah. I'm not guessing a lot changed since you were here last time, but
We've gotten some more staff in, but we still need more.
yeah, well, that was what I was going to ask you about is the number of people with whom you work on a typical shift, and the adaptability that as a corrections officer you have to have in the job for various tasks that you have to perform.
Yes, it's always changing. You never know what you're going to get into on a daily basis. But and it keeps us on our toes, keeps you going and alert at all times. So we need people that are able to adapt and overcome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so whatever those challenges happen to be,
Yes.
you're happy to take them on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as everyone was saying, I mean, it is nice. We feel we're doing our part for the community by giving the inmates several sources and outlets to learn and grow from, and give them opportunity to even learn from us, to see the good work ethic, the reliable work ethic, and hopefully in part they retain that and they can become better citizens upon their release,
Yeah.
more productive.
You know, that's an aspect of the job that maybe not a lot of people would relate
It is
to.
reassuring that way.
Yeah, it is that you're setting an example for the inmate population
Yes.
that, you know, there are positions in society for people and that they can get out and they can move on with their lives and they don't have to come back
That's the plan.
as an inmate. Yeah, recidivism is such a difficult problem to overcome, but if you set the example, you've given them a step forward.
Yes.
Beautiful. All right. Warden Leverage, let's talk again about this job fair that's coming up and give people the opportunity to think about it once more. Come forward and for someone to apply, what do they need to do?
So we will have applications available in our lobby, and we will have guys there ready to meet people, hand out applications, and answer any questions they may or may not have. Union representation will be available to answer questions about the union. Sergeants will be available to talk about operations. Officers from their perspective and what's required and what it's like to work there. So the applications will be there. We'll have light refreshments for anybody who wants to hang out, ask questions, visit with the staff, and talk about what questions they might have, what concerns they might have, and we just look forward to everybody coming out and checking it out.
Reiterate for us. The date is when?
Wednesday, June 14th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and Saturday, same time, Saturday, June 17th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
So next Wednesday and Saturday.
Yes, in our lobby, and we are located at 665 Hood School Road. You'll pass the airport, make a left, and come on out to our facility.
Somebody who can't make it there for Wednesday or Saturday, but they still want to explore the possibility of working at the jail, I'm sure you can accommodate whatever it is.
Absolutely. Just come to the jail. The Officer Schroth will probably be in central control that day, and he'll buzz you in and give you an application. You can fill it out right there in the lobby and hand it in.
We
Beautiful.
always have applications in the lobby and staff that is more than willing to give any explanation or answer any questions that they can.
Yeah.
And if for whatever reason you can't make it out to the jail also does have a Facebook page. There's an application link on that Facebook page, so you can print it, fill it out, and then somehow, if driving in, mail it in, you can get it to us.
Yeah. Okay,
We also
so-
have the ability, we have a county website through Indiana County. Applications are available on there, and you can go to the commissioner's office on the second floor of the courthouse if that's more convenient for you in town.
Lots
and they
of
have
ways.
applications, lots of ways to apply to
Sure.
be part of our team.
Sure. Well, I'm sure that you'd love whatever way somebody chooses, but you'd really love to see them next Wednesday or Saturday.
Yes.
Beautiful. Hey, thanks everybody for coming in.
Thank you.
We appreciate
Thanks for
it so
having us.
very much. It is our pleasure. It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. 8:26 in the morning on your Friday morning, and Josh is in the newsroom. He'll be coming up a couple of moments away from now. And right now, the CBS Sports Minute from Mr. Boomer.
Today, U.S. This is Boomer Esiason with the CBS Sports Minute. Congratulations to the Oklahoma Sooners. They won their third straight Women's College World Series last night. They 3-1 victory over Florida State. Talk about a dominant season, folks. Patty Gasso Sooners led the nation in runs per game, batting average, and ERA. They extended their record Division I winning streak to an amazing 53 straight and finished 61-1. Talk about a season. I'm Boomer Esiason.
Attorney Joe Cordell.